As a teacher, effective use of TLC time is critical to the success of students because it is during this time that colleagues come to the table with one goal in mind, increasing student learning. In some cases, TLC time is used as a venting session on little Johnny, the problematic boy who refuses to learn and rather be class clown. Instead of forsaking valuable time, teachers should focus on little Johnny's struggles based on data and performance to come up with best practices to improve his learning. Complaining isn't going to improve Johnny's attitude, much less his learning. PLC should be a place where teachers come together to design engaging lessons with multiple learning strategies to allow student success. Keeping the data in mind, teachers also need to genuinely know their students in order to help or to better serve their needs. What better time to do this than during PLC time, when experts are at the table and with one goal in mind, improving student learning.
All right, here's the benchmark data for our campus, and here's the test. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're going to create a heat map, and this is gonna be your little guide. Okay, so 90 and above is green, 80 to 89% is blue, 70 to 79% is orange, 60 to 69 is yellow, 59 and below is pink. And then after we do that, we're gonna go ahead and look at which questions our kids had the hardest time with, or which TEK our kids had the hardest time with.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay, go ahead. So,
All right, so for the first one, are any of the 4 E's highlighted?
4E. No, not for you or mine.
Okay, what about 15B?
Yes.
That is question number 2.
Okay.
US 3B?
No.
12A?
Nope.
16B?
Yeah.
That's number 5.
Okay.
4A?
4A. Yes.
That's number 6.
Okay.
27A?
No, you did fine on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we both did good.
4F?
Okay. What was 3A? Did we get 3A? Or did I like?
3A is, let me see. 3A was the multiple choice,
Okay.
and 4C was the other multiple choice. Okie dokie, you wanna hand me mine? Alright, let's see which questions we have that were both bad. Okay, do you have 2A highlighted?
No, I don't.
No, I do.
And that was number 25 for you?
Yeah, it was number 25. Let's see. Alright, the question says, which of the following best completes this graphic organizer? Speculation, economic boom, Great Migration, Harlem Renaissance. Do you think they got confused because if you look, it's
The Harlem Renaissance and the Great Migration. Because speculation and economic boom, they saw that in the Great Depression. So it's pretty much split into half.
yeah, because if we're looking at just the regular population, it's completely half and half. But the reason mine's low and yours isn't low, it was majority of my left and sped, so maybe they didn't understand the term.
Yeah, the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine, the population did pretty badly on that one also. And my sped.
Okie dokie. Which one do you have next?
I have 3A. I don't know if you did really bad on that, but my kids did horrible on that one.
3A. Mine is kind of cut in the middle, not too bad, but 3A is what
And
question?
that one had to do with open-ended.
Oh, the open-ended.
But then again, that goes with grading.
Yeah.
Because I graded like a lot harder than everybody else.
That's true.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So 3A. 4C?
Yeah, I have 4C and then I have 4A.
Okay, let's see what
Number
4A
6.
is. Number 6? Okay. You want to read the question?
The Roosevelt Corollary addition to the Monroe Doctrine assumed the right of the United States to. And I know that one was addition to the Monroe Doctrine assumed. I don't know. I don't think I covered that enough with them.
Yeah, because which teak is it again?
Mhm.
Number
It's 4A.
4A? Okay. 4A. Mine were right split in half. I think it probably we didn't cover it enough because Roosevelt Corollary.
Yeah, because he fell under, like, remember we mainly talked about him when we went into the Spanish-American War and World War One. We
Not
didn't really go
before.
into, yeah.
So
The
maybe
stuff that
right
he
here on
So we
what is
could
it?
possibly reteach that one.
Yeah, 4A or 4C?
4A.
4A? Okay. So we can put a star and put reteach. And then corollary. Alright, I got the next one. Did you get 4C?
Mhm.
Number 17?
14. Did you write 17 on yours?
Yes.
I don't know why I wrote 17 on yours and 14 on mine.
Well, what is the T? 4C. Causes of World War I entry.
Yeah, then it is 17. I don't know why they would get that one wrong, to be honest. We covered that pretty well.
17. Are your scores like low 50s,
Yeah.
high 50s?
Mine are all pink.
Mine are too.
I'm guessing it's the vocabulary. The most important reason, that's confusing already. The most important reason for the American decision to enter World War I.
Or even the word desire for the LEP students, because I'm looking at it, my LEP scored under 50.
Okay, so maybe you think we should go over that, but maybe change it up a little bit, like reteach it a different way.
The academic vocabulary.
Okay.
Alrighty, what's your next one?
Number 8. And you did well on that one, right?
I think so. 4F?
4F.
Yes,
Yeah,
I got a
you did.
blue. And those were from my sped kids.
Then how did you teach that?
Number 8?
Yeah. After World War I, the United States demonstrated its return to a policy of isolationism.
For isolationism, what I ended up doing is I broke down the word. I actually like retaught that specific word. I told them if we look at isolationism, it means to stay by yourself. Like they wanted to be by themselves, and
Oh, so you taught them the vocab.
yeah, that one for sure.
Okay. I need to do that.
All right. I had the next one, which was 6A. You have that one too? Number 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't do that with vocabulary. I guess I expected them to know it, but
Yeah.
that's not right. I shouldn't expect that. So number 12,
Social Darwinism, the dreaded social Darwinism.
that's the one that we didn't really go into yet.
For, yes, eugenics.
Cause so it wasn't really, we didn't cover
This
that
one
at
we
all.
weren't on,
It wasn't even in the unit plan.
not in unit 1.
This was after. Okay, what's next? 15D? Did you?
15D, I got 15A and B,
Okay.
so you want to go to number 23 really quick?
Yeah. 23. That one was hard.
And I think they got confused because if you look at the question, the excerpt is talking about Obama,
Yeah.
but the time period, so it might be that they didn't
They didn't read it
right.
They just saw President Barack Obama. Because here, if you look at it, it tells you, like, to harness the courage of our pioneers to settle in the American West.
It says West, I just don't think that
And
they
it says
didn't read
Homestead,
the
yeah.
excerpt right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and the next one you said was, because that was 15A, you said 15D?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to we said it's number 11 and 20. So 15D says,
Spanish-American War.
there we go. Spanish-American War, World War I. So it can be either war. So number 11 and number 20?
Yeah, 11 looks. In terms of international trade and finance, the United States emerged from World War I. And
Maybe the word emerged threw them off.
but look at the answers. As a lender of last resort with a huge trade deficit as leading creditor nation, dependent on Middle Eastern oil.
That one has a lot of vocabulary, and the left kids are probably a little bit struggling with that. So number
We need
11
to
is
reteach that one. World War I. Yeah, they're always having issues with international trade. So, economics. Okay, and then number 20 had to do with the Spanish-American War.
Okie dokie. Let's see. And you see, they're both economic questions when it comes to money and trading, and that's what maybe we should have, like, going over what it's like to trade and maybe going over economic terms. That way they can better.
Yeah, we could do that.
Because if you notice, it's both an economics question, just different time periods. One is World War I and the other one is
Spanish-American War. So maybe we could do stations for this in order to reteach all of this. We'll have like different stations. We can have one station based on like economic, I guess.
And what we could do is for economics, you can have World War I, you can have the Spanish-American War, and then you can also hit them with economics for the Great Depression.
There you go. So we can just have like one of those stations for economics. And then I guess we can do like vocabulary, and then we can have one on Theodore Roosevelt. So we'll have like several stations posted out. Okay.
Okey-dokey. Well, that sounds good. You want to do the last one?
Okay. 21?
21? Political cartoons.
I think maybe we should have a station on political cartoons, but we should have like that printout where they're actually
How to
analyzing
analyze it, and maybe if we make it routine, like if we do have a political cartoon, like for a bell ringer in their notebooks, have them specifically use that format. That way it forces them once they see it.
That's true. Instead of just having it up there, they actually have to answer, and then we can call on them afterwards for that. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess for this, for reteaching all of this,
This could be, number 21 could be a bell ringer.
okay. And then we can just have like a political cartoon station, like a couple, and then have different political cartoons. So each person is actually analyzing a different political cartoon in the station.
Okay, so you can have stations, one for political cartoon.
Another one for economics, and we'll cover like Spanish-American War and World War I.
And Great Depression.
And Great Depression.
World War I.
So when they take their 9 weeks, their upcoming 9 weeks, they should do pretty well on it.
Great Depression. Political cartoons, economics one on.
And then Theodore Roosevelt.
Should we have it on both Roosevelts? Because both played a key character.
Yeah, we can do it on
So-
both Roosevelt.
Theodore.
Maybe they can even have like a compare contrast. They can read about them.
We hope you've enjoyed our video on professional learning communities. The idea of the PLC is one that makes complete sense and can be basically summed up as we is greater than me. It is based on components and ideas that, when done correctly, can have a huge impact on the success of each campus's individual's department, trickling down to the success in the classroom. The idea of all of us is smarter than one of us is the driving force behind the PLC theory. Sage suggests that when the team learns together, there are beneficial results for the organization. It becomes the team, not the individual, that is viewed as the main learning unit. High-quality collaboration has become no less than imperative. Another key point to the PLC theory is that it is a shared leadership style, not the traditional leader center that most campuses are used to. The idea behind this is that everyone has a say in what is implemented in their classroom. It has been proven that when teachers are told what to do, they are less likely to listen to the advice of others and continue their own way of instruction. But when teachers of the same department come together, look at the data, understand where they are at and what they want to do as far as goals, it is easier to implement a plan of action. The plan of action should include everyone's input and everyone's understanding of what they will be held accountable for. The 5 major attributes of the PLC are 1. A supportive and shared leadership. 2. Collective creativity. 3. Shared values and vision. 4. Supportive conditions. And 5. Shared personal practice. If each of these attributes are met, the success of the PLC will not only be seen within the committee, but also within the classroom. The student assessments and test scores, which is and always has been the goal behind the creation of the PLC.